So we do have an exciting update. And I was just telling, I spoke with Laura. I have asked those who want to be coaches and want to do classes, master classes, virtual events, or whatever through COC to do a simple little format. And that's to give me the name of your seminar, a paragraph, a brief description, small paragraph, just describing it. We recommend you just use ChatGPT for that, and 3 bullet points on what people will learn. Well, I asked Laura to do this, and Laura is going to be teaching ChatGPT, and she's also going to be teaching Canva for beginners. Well, Laura took it a step further. I asked her, this is not how it started, but I asked her for that. So she did a flyer in Canva because she is already knowledgeable about Canva. And I don't know how many of our members are, but Canva is one of the easiest programs to use to create flyers and thumbnails and cards, postcards, or simple things, but also you can create landing pages and other things in there. So Donna, first, are you familiar with Canva and do you ever use it?
I am familiar with Canva, although I switched from Canva and I started using Poster My Wall.
Okay.
But
right, I have Poster My Wall.
Since the age of AI, I'm going back to Canva because I understand that they have more AI functionality than the Poster My Wall does.
Okay. Okay. Poster My Wall. So I'm not familiar with that one. But
it's similar to Canva.
Okay.
It's comparable to Canva.
Very user friendly.
Absolutely. Absolutely.
Okay.
Yeah.
So then also, Audrey, did you say you do or don't use Canva?
No, I don't use it. I do know of it. I have an account, a pro account and a regular account.
Okay.
I haven't created anything in there myself, but I do have people do work for me that
cool.
They utilize it. And I do have posts on my wall too.
Okay. So I'm gonna I don't know. I need to ask this question anyway about those that log in from your mobile phone. If I try to show you, Audrey, and I share my screen, my question is, will you be able to even see that on your mobile phone? You should, right?
Okay. Yeah, because you're in Zoom and I'm in Zoom. Right.
Okay. Now Donna's just driving, so that's why she won't be able to see. Okay. So I'm going to go into the email. Now on my phone, this came up really nice and really clean, which I really like. And so Laura did the whole thing. And what I just told Laura is I like it so much that this may be a class too, or this may be something that members need as a service from time to time. We're not going to go full force in this, but if there's a member that needed somebody to create a simple flyer and a landing page that allows people to opt in, then man, Laura, she nailed this. I love it. And I just saw it right 2 minutes before you all logged on. So on my phone, I'm going to click this link again, and I'm going to attempt to show it to you on my phone first and see if, now you can't see it, Donna. First of all, can you see this, Audrey?
Yes.
You see how the words, you can even read the words, can't you? Unlock your creativity, unlock your creativity, master Canva in just one class. But first of all, I like that hook, Laura.
Thank you.
That's a great hook. Master Canva in just one class. Join our beginners, join our beginner-friendly Canva masterclass and learn how to design stunning graphics. Okay, my thing is.
I was gonna say you're blurred.
Yeah, I'm getting ready to fix that. Create stunning graphics. Can you see the last word there?
Yes, effortlessly.
Yeah. So what I love is the promise. What I love is the hook. And that's just the top. And then up top, there is actually an image up there. And then when you scroll, she has the countdown clock. Look at her showing off. got the countdown clock. And then I saw you put a hyperlink in here, Laura. Reserve your spot now. And when you click that, it takes you down to the opt-in. And this is all on my phone right now. So what I love about this, I didn't get to see it on computer first. I got to see it on my phone. Then I opted in, and the email that she sent, that the autoresponder sends you, is very nice. So Laura, let's do this. Let's
Okay.
drop that link into the chat because
Okay.
I would like for Audrey to be able to see it and do it, because Audrey, you could steal any ideas or just get a feel of what she did here that I like, because you're doing the same with your class. And I'm not saying you need to do as much, because look at now, you know what I'm just noticing, Laura? Yours is the name of the class, a little bit of description. Who is this for? I'm putting that up there to see if it actually shows. Who is this for? So that's a step that I didn't really discuss with you for entrepreneurs and business owners, content creators, marketers, non-designers who want to create professional looking graphics, anyone who wants to elevate their visual content game. Love that. Love that. Um, you're a great student. Limited spots. I love that. Limited spots available. Reserve yours today. Then the date, the time, and then the opt-in. So, Laura, that format right there is perfect. Love that. So let me know when you drop that in the chat. Donna will be able to get it later when she gets home. I'm
Yeah,
also going
it's in
to
the
click.
chat.
Okay, cool. I'm going to click on it in the chat so that I can see how it comes up on my screen. And right now, you all can see me, maybe. I can't see you because I'm looking at the. Okay, so question.
Mm-hmm.
First of all, I love this. Love it. Did you do that you did that in high level, right?
Yes. The
The,
graphics,
the
the graphics
flyer,
in
you
Canva,
did the flyer and the landing page in high level.
the flyer I did in Canva.
Okay.
The landing page is in Go High Level. The graphics in Go High Level that I used, I did in Canva and downloaded it and uploaded into the landing page.
Okay. So let me, Audrey stepped away.
Oh no, I'm
Let,
right here. I'm right here.
okay.
I'm just trying to sign in on my
Oh,
computer.
okay.
Oh, I
Cool.
see what happened. Something happened. Something
Okay.
crazy.
Yeah.
Is high level another program?
Yes.
Okay. Okay. What is high level?
Go High Level, it's a CRM.
Okay.
And so it's a way to capture, your contacts or leads, but also in there, you can design your own website and all landing pages.
Oh, nice. Nice. Okay.
And I've heard a lot about it, and it's something that a lot of I would say professionals use. It's not
Yes.
like it's a real that's the real deal. When you said CRM, for somebody that would listen back to this, don't know what the CR, I might not put this out to anybody but the few members that I invited.
Yeah.
CRM, what does that stand for?
Client,
Well,
client something management.
Yeah.
Okay, okay,
I forget what the
okay,
R is for, but
okay.
client something management.
Laura, would you say that CRM, I'm going to let you in, Audrey, I see you. Would you say that high level is a little advanced for somebody that's just getting started and say wanted to do what you did?
Well, I used WordPress before Go High Level. Go High Level to me is easier than WordPress
Okay, okay,
mm,
okay,
because there's a way that you can just drop stuff in. And then they have a way that if you have a coder or if you have somebody that is so good that they can just code it, they have that option. But most of the time, mine's just I want one row. I have options of how big, the full width, half the width, or even smaller. So you can choose the row, you can choose how many columns.
You remember, you and I want you to show it to me one day. Now, for those, being that this is just members, I want to know this for myself. Price wise, what's the entry level price to get to acquire high level? I think we lost Donna just now. No, we didn't lose Donna. We
No,
lost
you're
one
right.
of Audrey. Okay, we got Audrey on computer now. That's what that is. Yeah,
Honestly,
what?
I would have to double check because I pay mine for the year.
Okay, okay,
I would have
okay.
to let me double check because to be honest with you,
Yeah,
I really don't know, and I don't want to just kind of guess and be too.
no, no problem at all. So let me ask you this, Audrey. Did you get on your computer now? Okay, good. I can't hear you, but I can hear I can. Okay, good. All right, I'm going to share my screen real quick and show you the email I just opened. And I'm recording this, so later, Donna, if you want to see the replay of this, I'll send you the screenshots of what I'm doing
Okay,
right
great.
now.
Thank
Okay,
you.
so you everybody can see this, right? Canva for beginners. What I like about this is it's clean, it's simple, it's not overcrowded. So Canva for beginners, learn the basics. What will you design with a question mark up there? And then unlock your creativity, master Canva in just one class. I really like that, even though we know that there will be more that people will need and want, but we can get them to a certain place in just one class. Join our beginner-friendly masterclass, Canva masterclass, and learn how to design stunning graphics effortlessly. I like all the text. I like the size of the text and I like the cleanness of it. I like the fact that you added the date with the countdown calendar because that's just what the pros do. We do it too. And then to reserve your spot, I just feel like Laura's just showing off. Um, she put a hyperlink there that takes you to the spot, which I love. Hey, look, show off a little bit, show us your stuff, right? So the hyperlink takes you down, and then she's asking for, well, it gives you the who is it for, which I think is great. Okay, so this will be the model of what I'm asking all coaches to do
Scroll up a little bit because there's another piece up there
right here.
on what you'll learn.
There you go. And so I think when I click the hyperlink, it might have taken me right down to
It
registration.
does.
Okay, so now I get that. So yeah, the what you'll learn, 3 bullet points is enough. 3 bullet points, but if you have 4, that's not a problem. We can add another one. Navigate Canva's interface using templates, customize design elements, and learning design basics, and then downloading and sharing designs. So I like that. I like that it's clean. And I will probably go back over and see if there's anything else I would want to add. Just for somebody that says, wait a minute, what does interface, wait a minute, navigating Canvas interface and using template? I mean, that's simple. Customizing design elements and learning design basics. Okay. So so if you're looking at the screen, you're looking at 2 small little sections. So far, if I scroll back up, how much text is in this whole document? Not much. Not much, which I like. So I want this process to be so easy that designing a simple flyer will become like something we do in minutes. Now this is the flyer, and then I'm going to go ahead and opt in. And I would ask Audrey, did you click on the link yet in the chat?
No, let me go in and do that right now.
Yes, if you can click on that link in the chat and go ahead and register for it. So, so we can see the registration process and so that you can see the auto responder that she connected to this. So I'm going to go ahead and register.
Laura, you may have to put it in the chat again because I just signed in,
That's true.
Okay.
so it
That's
won't
true.
show it to me.
Let me
Yeah.
see.
And I'm still sharing my screen right now. So when I did that, it says awesome, which I like. Welcome to Canva for beginners. Please complete the steps below. So what she did was added a little bit of extra here. Check your email inbox. I like that. They're gonna, check your email inbox, but also she added open our email to get further information. Let me go down. Let me start with the first one again. Check your email. Go to your inbox of the email address you just used to sign up. So this is the responder before they get to their email.
Yes.
Wait a minute. Is it, Laura?
Yeah, because when you sign up, you get this first.
Right.
And once this happens, then they will receive the first email.
Now, does that come right after this?
Yes.
Okay. All right. So I didn't look at my email after I got this. So it
You
says
didn't
check.
follow instructions.
Yeah, I know, right? I'm too excited. I love it too much. So go to your inbox of the email you just used to sign up. You will find additional instructions there. Number 2, open our email to get further information. Check your spam folder if you don't see it. That's great. Now, if it did go to spam, they may not see this though, right?
No, this they'll see. This doesn't, this responder here,
Right.
they
It's
will
not an
see.
email. It's not an email.
Yes.
Right. Got it. Okay. So check your spam folder and then sign up for free Canva account. And so that's an option you're giving them to do.
Right, because if they're wanting to learn about Canva and if they don't already have a Canva account, they can get one free. That's why I emphasize the free for them to play with before they go in and purchase the next level up.
And before the class,
Yes, and before the
they'll
class.
already have Canva,
Mhm.
an account. So in the class, if we're going to take them into Canva, they'll already have, they'll already have it. And
Right,
that's way better than trying to familiarize them with it without having it.
right.
Right.
Because not everybody, but some people have like 2 monitors. Or
Right.
they can pull something up on one computer, laptop, and the desktop, so they can actually follow along in their own account and kind of see where I'm going at the same time, if they
Okay.
choose to.
Cool. All right. So now that's it. This whole thing is on my computer screen, and most of it is right in my window where I can just see it without having to scroll up or down. By the way, Audrey, were you able to get the link and then go in and register?
Right. I already registered and I already have my email.
Great.
And
Okay, so now that's what let me do this because this is not the email. Now I go back and check the email. I'm gonna stop I'm not gonna stop my share screen yet. I'm gonna keep it going for a minute. I need this thing to
Bob, I
get up.
have a question.
Sure, Donna.
The question is from Laura. Laura, is the free Canva account worth fooling with? I mean, what I mean is, do they give you pretty good features, or
They
is
give,
it pretty limited?
I was going to say, they give you a good variety, that you can work with, but you do have more options when it comes to the elements, when it comes to graphics and photographs. A lot of those you can purchase separately if you find one. It got to the point to where all the ones that I really liked and what I was looking for was under the Pro. So then I went ahead and just upgraded to the Pro. But I started out free, got used to it, and then as I was advancing, then that's when I went over to the Pro so that way I could get more availability to what they have.
Yeah, and the Pro was like $12, right?
Yeah, it's not very expensive.
It's $12 a month. And so I was going to answer the same way, Donna, that I found it valuable to have Canva for free to get familiar with it and see the ease of use and try different things and seeing how to upload, how to add something in, how to upload a picture, the free version was enough to make me want to go and have the rest for $12.
Yeah.
So
Okay.
yeah,
Okay.
and truthfully, they could be charging more if they wanted, but they've kept it, they've kept it very reasonable.
Okay. Okay.
Yep.
Thank you.
Okay, so now I'm going to click on the email that comes after, but I'm looking in my email box to make sure I got it. So now you all are actually seeing my email. I think I have to check my spam folder and see if the email went there though. So let me check. And I don't see it there. So I'm going back to my email. Let me make sure I didn't already open it. And also,
Yeah,
Audrey, can you check to
there it
see if you
is.
got an email after you?
You
Oh,
got
right.
it.
I have my email and everything.
You froze up, Bob.
Here it is. Here it is. I think mine is right there. You've registered. Okay. Email
Yeah.
looks like. And Donna, you're at home now, right?
I
Okay.
am.
So this is what the email looks like. Why is it telling me my internet is unstable? So the email looks very similar. So everything is uniform. Congratulations. Your spot is reserved and it's personalized. Hi, Bob. Thank you for registering for our upcoming masterclass, Canva for Beginners. Quickly, it gives you the date, the time, the where. Let's see.
And
Canva for Beginners. That is a hyperlink. I wonder what that takes
yes,
them to. I'm not going to click on it though.
it takes you to the Zoom.
Takes you to the Zoom. Oh,
So even if you don't have a Zoom account, you can still get to it.
now that is cool.
That's
That is
great.
cool. So I'm going to
And
click that in a
that's good
minute.
for anybody.
What's that?
I said anybody can use the Zoom link to even if they don't have a Zoom account.
That is great. That is really great. Okay, and then what to expect. And then the next steps, add the event to your calendar. Check your inbox. Now, keep in mind, I'm not asking y'all to do all of this. Laura and I have been working on this. We're pioneering something so that everyone else can kind of see what the format can be and should be similar to. And then download the sharing design. So you've given us some instructions. Next steps, add the event to your calendar, check your inbox with a Zoom link, and then sign up for free Canva account. You're just reminding again. Have questions, reply to this email. I'm happy to help. Excited to see you.
And I
Laura
wasn't
Henry.
sure what to put the title. I just put Canva Coach since we're doing Canva.
No, I love it. I love it. No, you have nailed this. And so because your autoresponder, how many like it and see that it's clean? You
Oh, I
like?
love it. I think it's great.
Yeah, yeah.
I do have a question,
People will
Laura.
register.
I'm sorry, Bob, go ahead.
No, you go ahead.
I have a question. So, will you be recording this particular training?
Yes, I will record it.
Okay, and are you going to, if somebody does not make the class, will it be available for them, or is this going to be in your library from, going forward?
Now I'll make sure that they have access to it.
That they have access to it. Okay.
Okay, and that's something that we hadn't even gotten to yet because it's going to be the same question that you just asked her. Because we're doing this through COC, my preference is for people to show up to the class. So whether there might be a reason to send them the link for them to watch the replay because it may be a call to action in there that they can still, do. But ideally, we want to get them to show up because we want to interact with them. We want them to get to know us. And so, yeah, so that was a great question for that. I didn't know if you were asking for you or whether you were asking just so that in general.
No, I was pretty much asking in general, but that would be, like you said, for any classes, particularly any training that we're doing, that would be helping people, not for people that we're inviting that are outside of CLC, but if this is all CLSC training, would it be available for those that may miss it?
Absolutely.
Yeah.
And so, right. So I wasn't sure if you were talking about first time visitors or people that
No.
sign up for stuff and never come.
Right. No.
Like
Yeah.
for
No.
people that sign up for stuff and never come, I don't even know if I want to send them the link
Right.
because they've all, they already are showing a little something that kind of is a red flag for me. It doesn't mean that you can't sign up once and something comes up and you don't show up. But for COC members, yes, every class we do, because what we're going to do, we didn't tell y'all this, is next week we're going to do a test pilot class on Canva. And that's why we have the actual date there that we're going to do it on. And we will make that replay available to all of our members who come or don't come. We'll make it available. And so then I'm going to click on this just to see what happens. It's probably going to take us to a Zoom.
Oh, I did. Yeah, it took you to Zoom.
I mean, this thing is like clockwork. It's a system. You got it all set up.
Great.
Laura, this is a new business too, but you may not want to do it because it could be time consuming. But this is something though that lots of people need. I have somebody right now that needs a flyer and a landing page. And the reason why I don't do it, because I know how to, is because it takes time. But I think once you do something and you have developed the model, it should become easier and easier because we're basically just switching out information.
Well, and I don't start from scratch anymore
Right.
because all I do is I take something I've already done before and go high level, duplicate it, just copy it.
I'm with you.
And then I just go in, change the image, change the wording, and there you go.
Right, because we shouldn't have to reinvent the wheel unless needed, right?
I rarely start from scratch. And look, let me tell y'all one of the benefits of membership, because some of you all have seen this. I never start a meeting from scratch. I'm always going to have somebody there because members are going to show up to start filling the room before new people come in and they feel like, oh, other people are here. They don't know you all per se. But when I used to do my live events, the beauty of having a membership is I'm never starting with an empty room. Y'all know it's a lot harder to start with an empty room to promote something.
Yes.
Right. So so the same thing applies with most designers are taking elements or seeing something, and for those that are really good, you can take somebody else's design and tweak it a little bit, and you didn't start that from scratch either. Canva makes sure you're not starting from scratch.
Correct.
Right.
That's the beauty of it. You're never starting from scratch. I've created a thumbnail in 5 minutes in Canva, whereas in Photoshop, it might have taken me 30 minutes, 40 minutes. Because I'm pulling elements where Canva already has the elements there. So picture this, you all. Audrey is going to be teaching. I'm not going to tell them our hot title for your class. Yeah, I can tell them. Aligning, you tell them.
Alignment for your assignment.
Alignment for your assignment. She's going to be teaching people how to find and get into their God assignment. I'm excited about that. And now we have the format because Laura was a forerunner. She gave us a nice clean format to follow, and you have it in your inbox now. So just swap out words, put in yours, and maybe, Laura, I like your system so much that I'm not going to burden you and task you with creating landing pages, but I want you and I to have a discussion on how to simplify this process so that others can follow our lead to something that we're not starting from scratch.
I was going to say, if I can get paid for setting it up, I'll be glad to.
Well, okay.
It could be as simple as just having, for people that are just beginning, you may give them a choice of 2 or 3 or 2 to 4 templates.
Right.
That you can just plug in, almost like plug and play, plug and drop. Because I still think it does take some creativity too. somewhat, a little. Or I think it still takes some creativity. So
Hmm.
that could be easy, but then some other people may have another vision for something else, so at least they would have another option. But for people that do not, they would at least have a template to work from.
Well,
Yeah, we're gonna go ahead.
I was gonna say, I know on Fiverr and I
Mm-hmm.
think Upworks, a lot of when you go in and look, they usually offer like at least three designs. Well, depending on the cost, sometimes they'll do two up to four different designs, and that's at a different price level.
Right, and I've used
Yeah.
Fiverr before for something. Donna, behind you, is that actually your wall or is that a
You mean Laura?
I mean Laura, is that a wall or is that your virtual background?
It's a virtual background.
I love that one. I have some colors, a card like that, and I am looking for something like that. Did you design that in Canva? Or
Yes, I did.
okay, good. Okay, then I know I
Wow.
can find it because I've been looking for it, and I just was talking to someone 2 days ago about I just need a background. I'm not going to paint my wall here, and so what do I? Okay, that works.
You know what I like about it too, though, is that some of these virtual backgrounds, when you move your head, it does this funny thing behind you. It does. And yours is not doing that. It could be the color. Like if I put a virtual background behind me right now, I'll do it. Y'all know what I'm talking about? It's
Because sometimes you
Yeah,
have to have a green screen behind you.
Yes.
yeah.
I
Yeah.
won't do it now, but y'all know what I'm talking about.
Hmm.
So
Right.
I definitely like and I get the impression that Laura could help you out with that in terms of the designing a simple background. Um,
And the green screen, all it's a green, I won't say curtain, but it's like a curtain. So I do have a green background.
Okay, I was
That's
about to
why
say
you
because
don't,
yeah, mhm.
yeah.
okay, so
Yeah,
And I
that's
okay,
why
got it from
that's why you don't
Amazon.
see her. Yes.
okay, that's good. That's
Hmm.
good. So yeah, I was gonna say
You can get a
something
green
else.
one or blue one.
You mean for your color scheme for what you want,
I
Audrey?
mean, for your background. I also found when I was looking for a green screen, opposed to actually, I did purchase two, but I also found at Hobby Lobby there is a fabric. It's not a canvas fabric, but it's lighter than that and kind of inexpensive. I mean, like $2 or something. And I used that one time for a green screen. I just went in and bought like 5 yards of it and put it up behind me because I was traveling and it worked perfectly well. So for people that travel and you might need a green screen, if you're having to do something that's easy.
And I do have a thought, and I hope y'all are really open to this. First of all, I was going to tell you to picture um, lots of you coaches teaching in different areas as at COC and actually pulling in clients for your own businesses too. Part of the reason for you all being coaches in COC is to educate the people that God sends to COC, to attract new people to COC, and but ultimately it's a system, it's a plan. There are going to be people that are going to need things that you offer. So now with that said, we will probably have a standard COC background starting out for some, for the coaching and for what we're going to do. Something that, is clean so that they know they're at a COC meeting, but they're talking to Diamond coach. They're seeing Diamond membership coach Donna or Audrey, and that's the way. But I want, I want when we do classes and we have established other things that they need. Initially, we're not going in for the money. We're not going in for trying to just sell anything. But once we start seeing that we're attracting people that have needs that are matched to the things that we do, that's where we all should have um, we should all have our background. So we will have one standard one, but we will also have our own brand. Because that's kind of it. The colors you have behind you are probably your brand.
Yes.
Yeah,
Right, right.
yeah.
Yeah, I
Okay.
have a card for another business, and those are my colors. So
Yeah. Oh, she stole your colors? See?
Well, we can all have them.
Hey, Laura just said she doesn't start from scratch. She don't start nothing from scratch. So, so anybody have any thoughts or comments about what it is that we're even talking about doing? And can y'all see the vision for what we want to do here?
Mhm.
Yeah,
And Bob, I'm so sorry I didn't send you. I remember you asking us to do that, and I never sent you mine.
it's okay.
Mine.
It's okay.
I never did that, so I will get that to you.
Sure. And did you click on the link that Laura sent in the chat?
Let me get in there.
Yeah, click on
And
that so that you can have the format. Um, it's really simple and really clean. So yeah, I like the format and doesn't have to be exact, but I like having something that's established that, and this is I saw this right along with you all, but I just like it. I just like it.
And
Um,
what I
Laura,
do,
Laura, I'm not seeing it in the chat.
okay, let
yeah, I
me,
think
Can
because
you
you
please
logged in after.
resend?
yes.
Mhm.
I'm at home now, so
It
there it
should
is.
pop in.
Okay,
It
thank
should
you.
pop in now.
Yeah, one of the things I do for my workshops and webinars that I did not put in there is I actually have meet your facilitator. So it's got a picture of myself and then information about me. So that's one thing else I put in for my own.
Mhm.
Nice. And
Mhm.
speaking of that, I'm investing in a networking community-based software that's going to allow COC community to expand and grow, and where it's going to showcase our coaches. Who are our coaches? And you all will be, it's like everyone will know who the coaches are and what they coach on or what they teach on. And it's going to allow our community to interact a lot more, different from COC University, where you go there to learn. This is going to be it's a program that allows, it's for community and memberships. And I'm investing in that now. I'm going to set that up. So yeah, I want everyone. So that means part of another thing I didn't ask y'all to do at some point. We don't need it yet, but we would want you to have you and a little bit about you, and so that people will know what you're about. Right now, I didn't ask for that much because we're selling the class, not selling the class, but promoting the classes. All right, so any other questions or comments on that? I'm actually going to be dropping off in about 10 minutes, but this is part of what we want to establish, and I'm looking forward to it. So Laura's first class is next week. Then she's going to nail. I didn't tell y'all, we did two different flyers. She did, and I just picked one, but she had two different designs that she came up with. Does anybody have, Laura, and do you have any suggestions that would help our members to start with designing their own flyer? You know what I'm saying? Like
Mhm.
Canva is probably it. We know you did the rest of it in high level, but is there any suggestions? Because what would be great is if each member could start, and put their information in, and maybe I'm answering my own question, but what do you think, Laura? Or what do you all think?
I mean, if
Bob,
you're looking at doing a flyer, make sure I understand what you're wanting is when you're first creating, it'll ask you what is it that you're creating. And I think flyer falls under documents or you can search for it. And like the one that I did was an 8.5 by
How quick
11.
how quickly could you take us to Canva real quick? Just like in this next, we got 10 minutes. How quickly could you take us there so that since they already either have Canva accounts, let's go there real quick and let's look at the starting point, because it might be good if they start just working at it in Canva.
Okay.
Well,
Yeah, no, I still had it pulled up. I haven't logged out of it.
Okay.
you're saying that, and I'm thinking. I think what I understand you saying. So depending on how long the length of the class next week, is it an
Hmm.
hour? Is it an hour and a half?
We're going to say right now we didn't go with an hour and a half for the first one, but I think it's going to be about an hour to an hour and 15 minutes.
Yes.
Okay. Well, one of the things I think maybe too, because sometimes people are not going to, they're just going to wait until that day because they're saying we're learning, so we want to wait.
True.
But I think like if it was, I would say something like, oh, here's a tip. The tip for before class is maybe figure out what your colors are. Something that's going to get them interested.
Right.
Because you're not going to go in probably and create a flyer.
Right. Well, I'm
Because
speaking for
again, they're
you all. I'm
waiting.
speaking really for you all to get started with your what the example of what Laura created. I
Oh,
was
you're talking
thinking,
about us. Okay, I
yeah,
thought
I'm
you were
talking about
talking about
y'all.
everybody. Oh, okay.
Yeah, I was just talking about you all. So that because bless you, Donna, because
Thank
I'm
you.
asking you all. See, right now, I don't know what your process was going to be. Were you going to in type into Word or whatever to start putting down your content? But my thought is, could you start putting it into a flyer in Canva? The thing that I'm asking you all to do, could y'all just start it there? That way
Mm-hmm.
you're actually creating a flyer. It doesn't have to look perfect or anything yet, but you're putting it so if she shows us the format and it's simple enough, I would say, because somebody's going to have to ultimately create the flyer that we're
Right.
going to use. But I don't want to put all of that on Laura. So Laura just knew how to do it. You know what I'm saying? So I'm saying
Right.
if she can show you all something simple tonight, y'all
Mm-hmm.
can start working on yours that way. Of course, she's there to help. I'm there to help. But yeah, so Laura, take us over to Canva real quick and show us how to get started with a flyer.
All right. I'm assuming y'all can see my screen.
We can see it, but it's okay. There it is. Just popped in.
Okay. All right. Just kind of give you an idea of what I've done. I'm just gonna. So there's a lot of different things that
Mm-hmm.
I've done. That's just a quick
Right. Peak.
overview,
Uh-huh.
sneak peek.
They have
Mm-hmm.
categories.
Yep.
Yeah, and you can put them in folders, so that's the good thing because you can put it in folders. All right, so a lot of times what I do, because if I already know the size of the flyer, a lot of times I'll just do customize size and say I've already used it, so I can just click on.
And you picked that one. Do you use that size a lot? That looks like a standard flyer.
That's a standard flyer,
So
yes.
go back one step real quick, just so that even in a glance, we'll have that
Okay.
what you did.
Laura, does it default to any particular size?
Good question.
No.
Okay.
So let me go back over here.
Yes, take us to the first thing you did, and then the second thing you did.
Okay. So you can see here if you're wanting to do any type of social media.
Mm-hmm.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, you can click on this and it'll bring up all social media
Mm-hmm. All social
Okay.
media. Okay.
or
Okay.
video.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
You want to do a document. Here's your virtual background. So
Oh,
it'll
Oh,
okay.
show
wow.
the right
Okay.
size.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Uh,
I haven't clicked on that before. I need to click on that. Okay.
and so a lot of these are the size is already predetermined on what you're wanting.
Okay.
So for example, your Facebook, if you just do a Facebook post, I don't know if you can see it, but it's like 940 by 788 pixels.
Yes.
So you don't have to size it. It's already going to give you the right format for Facebook.
Correct.
Okay.
Correct.
All right. And
And
Instagram and the rest of them.
yes. So you can, and it'll show the size
Mm-hmm.
on there. Document, this is where you can actually type in. I usually just use Word so that way I save it on my desktop. That
Mm-hmm.
way I always have it without having to always go
Okay.
on the internet.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
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 So you took us to custom size. You went to
Uh-huh.
custom size first, and then you
Yes.
selected a particular flyer size.
Right. And I mean, you can have like a 6 by 9, 8.5 by 11, if you already know, but the only thing is if you're typing it in, so let me just do a 6 by 9. If you're going by inches, you have to make sure you change it.
Mhm.
So let's go a 6 by 9.
So what are your options if you're not going by inches? Is it pixels?
It's pixels.
Okay. Okay.
So,
And
so,
it's six,
so
it's
for
6 by 9,
example,
the size that you use for the one you just did, for the one you created for us.
yes, the 8.5 by 11. So here,
Oh,
if I change this back to pixel without changing the width and height, it automatically changes it for you for the same size.
okay.
Okay.
So what did you do a minute ago when you chose the size you chose? When I told you to go back, what did you pick was your custom size when you went in there the first time a minute ago?
Oh, 8.5 by 11.
Okay, so you chose 8.5 by 11. I
Mhm,
don't know why
Mhm.
I thought it was at the bottom. Okay, but that's what you chose. Okay.
mhm.
Okay, so let's go with that.
The 8.5 by 11 or the 6 by 9?
Uh-oh, whatever one you did the first time.
Okay,
So that must have been 8.5 by 11.
correct.
Okay.
And over here on the left side of the screen, it shows these are all the templates.
Mm-hmm.
And then down here at the bottom, you can zoom in and zoom out.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, so you can always go to design. It defaults to templates.
Mm-hmm.
So if you're wanting something where you don't have to do a whole lot with it, so for example, I'm just going to type in like business coach.
Business coach. Okay.
And then it's got all of these choices.
Yeah. Like it.
Okay. Yeah.
I like it.
And
And
so,
you can customize those, I gather.
yeah. So
Mhm.
I'm just going to grab this first one. All you're
I'm
doing
glad
is
you picked that one because that one caught my eye. I saw myself on that one
That's because you
already.
like yourself, Bob, a lot.
You go ahead. You know
Yeah,
you want
that's
to be on. You know you
yeah,
want to be on the front of there. Go ahead.
that's a nice format.
I like
That's a
it.
nice one.
so I
I
Yeah.
mean you
like it.
can click on and you can move the picture so you can change out the picture. So if you have a picture of yourself, you can upload it and then drop it in.
Yeah.
You can
So don't
change.
so don't you I usually like I would select that lady and I hit delete. But sometimes there's some what happens if you delete it? You can always go back. Just delete her for a second.
Yeah.
Okay, so that just left space for you, for Donna,
Right.
for
Right.
okay.
Right.
And then you can undo it, and there it is.
So
Yeah.
has anyone here uploaded a photo yet in Canva?
Not in Canva. I do it all the time in because like I say, posting my wall is synonymous with
Okay.
Canva. So I do it all the time. And you can always put it back like Lori just did.
Yeah,
If you say,
yeah.
oops, I don't mean to, you can always put it back. And that's the beauty of these type things is because you can fix it however you can go crazy with them. You really
You
can.
can. You
You,
can.
you really can.
You're halfway there when you open it up, you
Yeah.
know?
Mhm.
Yeah.
Okay, I'm going to do a sneak preview for you because
Okay.
Donna, you had said something about Canva doing the AI. So if
Yeah.
you notice, it says AI image generator.
Mhm.
Oh, wow.
They do
Okay.
have a couple examples.
Okay.
All right, so give me a description of what you would want.
A book cover.
Okay, what does the book cover look like?
It's blue.
Background?
Yes.
And what else do you want on it?
The title.
No, we're not worried about the title.
Okay. Okay.
Describe it. So you want a blue background. What other image do you want? Do you want a man, a woman, a couple, or a group of people?
Let's do a group of people. Um,
You want them standing, sitting?
standing. with hands lifted if possible.
Mhm.
Okay.
Would that be
Oh,
hands?
you're telling AI to do all of this.
Yes.
Right, right.
And I'm
Okay.
going to do this
Okay.
portrait instead of square since we're doing 8.5 by 11.
Mhm.
Hmm.
So down here, you hit generate images. And Bob, that's how I got part of the background for the flyer and the images was I actually tried it on this.
Wow. Okay. Okay.
And
So
it's,
you told AI to do all that,
yes.
Mhm.
and this is what they came up with. Okay.
Mhm.
So what
Okay.
happens if you were to take that first image at the top and pop it in there? What happens?
There you go.
Okay. So
And you
AI
can put,
determined. She didn't even tell you what color people or anything like that, right?
uh,
You just said people with their hands lifted up.
Yeah.
Yeah. Uh-huh.
now
Okay.
Okay.
the only thing you have to be careful when it's coming to people, if you look closely, if you start looking at the hands, they're not quite perfect.
Oh yes. Well, it looked like two
Well,
people
that's
to,
because two people. Mhm.
yeah, it looked like two because but it does look like a strange hand. The fact that
Right.
you brought
Yeah.
that out.
Yeah.
Right. It's two people, but it looks a little strange.
Yeah.
And in Photoshop, what I do is I take that image, I will put a shade over it so that the text still stands out. I would because you can actually use that image, but right now the image is so strong that any text would get lost in it. But yeah, I didn't know about I have never used that AI feature. Oh, there you go. So you just tinted that way. See, so it's better than
Mhm.
what I was saying. I'm so
Mhm.
used
Oh,
to
wow.
Yeah.
I'm so used
Wow.
to Photoshop because you want the text to show up. I'm so used to Photoshop that I put that thing over top of it.
Let me,
Right, like you do an overlay, and I think it'll also
Overlay,
allow you
right.
whether it's
And then
Nice.
I can change the capacity of it.
whether you're
Uh,
able to reverse it or the reverse the image. Like you might want black letters on white or white on black.
true,
Even here,
mhm.
true.
it will allow you to do that.
This is a pro tip, y'all. Photoshop is for pros. One day y'all will get there.
Rub it in, Bob. Rub it in.
I'm just messing with it.
So that's the example of using the AI to generate it.
No, I love that. Just see, I can tell this class is going to be so good
Yeah.
because
Yeah.
Laura is taking her time. She's showing us things. She's not going too fast. That's why we're doing this. And
Yeah.
see, man, they need the worship, Donna. They need the alignment. They need the Canva. They
Yeah.
need all of this
Yeah.
to
Yeah.
succeed.
Okay, let
Yeah.
me show you one more thing.
Okay.
All right, so
You're not charging us for this extra one, right?
so I took this off of as the background, so you still have this white around.
Mhm.
You go up there to change the background color. This is what I like about Canva. It has your document colors and then it's got your photo colors. So you could actually change it to where it will match the actual picture.
On the background color, can you make it a gradient?
Uh-huh.
Okay.
That is,
Okay.
so you
Okay.
Oh,
can,
I
and
see. There you go. Okay.
yeah, because let's go with that.
Okay. You can. You can.
Hmm.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
And you can add, and this is something I ended up learning is here, because it pops up here. If you don't want that particular color, you can add the colors and then you can change the way it looks on here.
Okay.
Let me get back to it there. So you can actually where it's the granite changes in the background depending on how you want it to look.
Okay. So now, just for the sake of time, I'm already looking forward to the class because I want to learn things myself. for the sake of them starting their flyer, if you were to go back a few steps, remember when we had the first image of the lady and then there was some text? I think they got, there she go. Okay. So if they were creating their, what the name of it is, I don't even want y'all, look, okay, so here's what I don't want to do. I don't want you all to have to go into Canva and it be work where you're caught up in design. Right now, I really want y'all to get the text, the title, the paragraph, and she uses Chat GPT to get that. The bullet points. Let's keep the assignment we want to keep that where it is. But in case you wanted to start something in Canva, I wanted y'all to have a starting place.
Yeah.
Because in this particular one she chose, I don't necessarily, the good thing is y'all have her example in your inboxes, but I wouldn't see in this particular image a way of necessarily having the paragraph and the bullet points and all of that. Because this flyer is really promoting a business coach, because that's what she typed in. It's not promoting an event.
Now, I was going to say, there is a way that you can do that also.
And Laura, can't you also, if you want a business coach to be a smaller font or a different font, don't you have that capability as well?
Yeah, because when you click on business right here, that's what it is.
And okay. Yeah.
And so
but also couldn't she just squeeze the font based on the railings around it, the little things around it? If you go to the word business, for instance, and you just decided to squeeze it in or using any side of it, can't you size it that?
Or expand it?
Yeah.
Either.
Yes, I mean, you can go.
Yeah.
Right. So, and then we see the font is called Anton, so she could go up there and select a different.
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah.
If you want it to be more of a
lots of choices.
Yeah, that's what I love about it.
Which that's what that is. Then you can just go, and that's when you'll have to kind of make it smaller to fit.
Right. I like the background on her name as well. I think that's kind of cool.
You mean the color, the mustard color behind her name?
Yeah, the mustard behind her name.
Yeah, and you can cool change the color on that too.
The background, the background behind her name gives it an extra pop.
I like it. No, I agree too.
Yeah,
I like that flyer in general. I do.
That's a nice graphic.
It's a nice flyer. A nice graphic.
Yeah.
Okay, well, so that we don't get tired, I know y'all have some things to do too, but I just wanted to at least, I think that the free version is for us to play around in it. You can't mess up anything and get more familiar with it. But again, let's just come up with the basics, and then we will look at our strategy. We'll have a couple of meetings where we work on our courses and our launch dates for these courses, and we are going to market them. We are going to promote them. I may not be what I like for each class when we start out is I like a co-host and the speaker, somebody from COC that's there to support and help whatever you need, introduce you, the whole thing, and let people in, the whole thing. So that's what, and we'll have a few meetings so that when we start doing them, that we'll have somewhat of a format. As far as time frames, I'll get from you all what you feel is a great time frame. I'm thinking an hour minimum on most of these classes. They don't have to be an hour, but I think it takes an hour to do most people good and give them a chance to interact with us. Man, I want y'all to do you. Man, the way you are, and that's what they're looking for. It's like, I know who we got here. Laura's not going to be Donna. Donna's not going to be Audrey. And none of y'all going to be me. And they're going to love all of us. And look, I think we all should do one together. We all come together and do these kind of things, because I think that's my podcast. I may end up having y'all four, y'all right there. to do a podcast together on a subject that we are all passionate about. So, any questions before we roll? Before we wrap tonight? That was not necessarily the format, but it was exactly what we needed to do so we could get started. Any other questions? And anybody after tonight, if y'all got any questions, just call me, text me, and let me know how I can help with anything. Well, look, Laura, this is for you. This right here is for you. I want y'all to give Laura some love. Because Laura did she did some forerunning for us to get us started. This is going to expand and blow up, and we can do it virtually. And let's the first 6 to 8 months this year, maybe this year is kind of, it's not even testing, it's the launch pad for all the things that we will do together. I'm really looking for about 12 people that I'm going to be meeting with in a room who want to change the world together. Who want to really together do something bigger than any of us could do apart. And I'm passionate about that. And I love you all. So it's fun to do it with you all. All right, so I'm done. I love you back. I love you back.
I want to say one more thing on another project that I'm working on. It's something definitely out of my comfort zone because, Satan keeps going, you're not that you're not good enough, you don't know enough. I'm working on a book. It's about entrepreneurship and faith and how the two has to come together. And it really kind of emphasizes more on the integrity of how your business is supposed to work.
Good, very good.
I love it.
Yeah.
Look, that book and that seminar, I will partner with you on it. And I told, and look, I can partner with any of you all on anything. But Laura, I like. Thank y'all for loving the thing I put out on doubting yourself, because I put that
Yeah,
out.
that was good. That was
Thank
good.
you. You know what? Hey,
Let's
look,
see.
let me tell y'all something. This is private circle stuff right now. I was at this conference with 5,000 people last week, and I'm gonna be in another one, 6,000 probably this week, 2 weeks from now. Self-doubt is rampant. It's rampant. It doesn't matter how the people that are on stage, the people that have done it, the people that have succeeded, we all still battle with it. It's the voice that's in your head constantly talking.
Yeah,
And
they
so
don't shut up.
Right.
I didn't plan to do that video. I said I need to do something on this because it just seems like it's always there. And that's the price of success, is to shut that voice down and do it anyway.
Yeah, yeah.
So let me tell
Yeah,
y'all what
you
I'm
nailed
about.
that one. You nailed
What's
that one.
that?
You
Thank you. I
nailed that one.
appreciate it.
Yeah.
So in April, I'm starting a physical school for entrepreneurs and speakers. I'm looking at a contract right now that I'm about to sign. The only sad part about this, what I'm about to share with y'all, is that you live in Texas, both of y'all live in Texas, and you live in California. Because I'm starting it here in the DMV, but here's the upside. We have rooms with upgraded Zoom boards to be able to Zoom people into these meetings who are not physically present. So I'm going back live every month. And it's going to be like a school that doesn't exist right now, because it's going to be different than anything that I see out there. I'm going to also tie it into what's going on economically in the world right now and all the uncertainty.
Oh,
People are
Jesus.
worried about losing their jobs. People
Lord
are
have
losing
mercy.
jobs. People need entrepreneurship. People need what COC does. And so my focus is, this is called thematic linkage. It's when you link what you're doing to something big that's going on in the world, others will tune into that. It's not just a standalone, oh, you can start a business. No, look at what's going on in the economy. Look at the uncertainty people are facing. Do you want to be in that situation, or would you like to have some options so somebody can't just pull the carpet out from under you? And
Great.
so that's the message.
Yeah.
And
So
that's my message when it comes to finances, is that is something that's the unexpected.
Mhm.
yes, yes. And here's the thing, one last thing on this. When you don't have your basic needs met, which are food and shelter
Mhm.
and some money that's
Mhm.
set aside so that you feel safe, so you
Mhm.
don't feel like anything can take you out or you're
Mhm.
that close to the edge. I'm going to tell you, it's those are the basics. And
Mhm.
there's lots of people that don't have that feeling of safety right now.
Yeah.
A lot of God's people, a lot of people in the world too.
Mhm.
So
Yeah.
I am going to obsess. I'm telling you all this first. Y'all, nobody else has heard this. Part of what I was going to do tonight was to have somebody to take notes. I want to know exactly what every COC member wants. What do you all need? What do you all want? Like if there's something we're not doing in COC, if there's something that you're not getting and like this would fix it for you, what would that thing be? We're going to have another session for that. And I want to have somebody because I know people that are in different positions. They need things, and we're not mind readers. God will show us things that we need to teach to the general. But I'm going to spend some significant time seeking the solution. I was in a meeting the other day, and somebody said, "What are you going to do about the problem with our federal government in the situation our world is in right now?" I'm saying, y'all are asking me that,
Right.
Exactly. Exactly.
but it spoke to me.
Exactly.
It shows how they see that maybe I may have some solutions,
Mhm.
Mm,
being that I chose a different path.
mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
That can't happen to me. I can't lose a federal job,
Right.
You can't
and
lose.
nobody can fire me right now. And I really don't feel like anybody can stop anything God wants to do in my life and
Amen.
or whatever.
Amen.
So somebody
Yeah.
asked me, "What are you going to do?" And I thought that was interesting, really.
He said, I'm going
So
to
I'm
take care.
asking the question:
It's going to be more
What
opportunities.
is COC going to do about this?
Yeah.
Uh-huh.
What do you think I'm going to do?
Hello. But here's my vision, you all. Y'all are getting it right out the oven. I don't
Mhm.
want to I want to do it as a team. I'm looking for people that can say, "Yeah, no, I resonate with that. I
Mhm.
resonate with what you just said. I have a part of the solution.
Mhm.
There's something I can do." Audrey and I were talking about last night the feeling, Donna, of being lost or stuck or not in your purpose. What does that feel like?
Yep.
It's a
Yep.
horrible feeling to wake
Yes,
up
it
in the
is.
morning and not feel like you're on a mission. So
You
we
know
had that
what?
conversation.
Bob, on the flip side of that, there's no greater feeling in the world
I
than
love that.
knowing you
Right.
are where you're supposed to be.
Right.
I love that.
There's no greater feeling in the world.
I tell you, like well, life takes on a whole different uh
It
a
does.
whole different energy.
Mhm.
Bob, you're blurry again. Are you supposed to be?
No, I'm just my computer can't handle this right now. This
Okay.
is
You
hot
might need a
stuff.
new one, huh?
Yeah. Yeah,
Yeah,
so anyway,
I need a new one
I'm
too.
so I'm gonna close it there, but I wanted to share that with you all. That's what I'm looking at, big picture right now, and I just want y'all to be thinking with me, big picture for how to set up this coaching, big picture for how to look at the state of what's going on in the world and what we as a people and as a group can do to help people that are not on a mission, that are not feeling safe, and that
And are
um
scared. People who are
yeah
scared.
yeah, we're
Yeah.
living in perilous times and uncertain times right now. And
Yeah.
really, man, we don't know what people are saying behind closed doors right now
Yeah.
and what things they're planning. We don't know. And we're
We
not
don't know.
afraid, but I'm
No.
saying we don't know. So
And
it's like that.
nobody but God can put a stop to it.
Absolutely. And
Nobody but him.
I literally
Right,
don't
but
feel,
we still got to do our part, though.
yeah, yeah, we
Part
do.
now. We got to
And
pray
look,
over.
and that's why we're
Agreed.
here, Audrey.
Agreed.
And that's
Mhm.
why we're
Agreed.
here, Audrey. And
Yeah.
and we have to step up
Yeah.
and say, okay, God, use us. Use
Yeah.
us.
Mhm. Mhm.
Yeah.
So
The
this
part
is
is,
us.
yeah.
So I love you all. This was a great conversation. I feel like, okay, thank you, Lord. Thank you, Lord. So for now, I don't have anything else now. We'll start where we start. I'll be checking in with you. As a matter of fact, Donna, hang back for a minute because I need to chat with you for a quick minute.
Yeah.
I'll be
Yeah.
checking in. I already spoke with both of you all at length, Audrey and Laura, so we're good. Laura, thank you again. I'll reach out to you tomorrow
Okay,
for a quick chat. And
Great job, Laura.
thank you.
yeah,
Mhm.
thank you.
Wonderful. I might
We're
reach
on
out to
to
you too.
something.
Hey, Donna, before we get off, where are you in Texas?
Dallas,
Oh,
DFW.
okay. Okay, so you guys are close.
Yeah, yeah.
We are close.
I told her I am from Texas, born and bred there.
Hey, look, do me a favor. I just posted, and I'm going to be adding you all to the promotion. Oh, y'all may not even. Donna, did you know you're on our website right now? And you too, Laura, did y'all know that y'all are on the Circle of Champions speaker page?
I did not.
Did not.
Okay, let me show it to you real quick. And yeah, y'all are out there, and I need y'all to help me to promote the boot camp because it's going to what we did in
In
November cannot.
Cancun? In Cancun?
Oh,
The one in Cancun?
Cancun.
Just saying, is it
No,
the
not
one
that
from
one.
Cancun?
Not that one. Not that one. But I was going to say
Oh,
this boot camp that we're
That's at the end of
no,
March.
this boot camp that we're about to do. Let me share my screen with you all.
oh, okay.
That we're about to do is going to outdo that last one we did, which was
Oh
great.
my, is that even
I
possible?
can watch.
Is that even possible?
I'm laughing at how this one is going to exceed that one.
Wow.
Were you
Yeah.
at the last one, Laura?
Yes, I did.
Oh,
Yes.
you did. Okay.
And Laura will be, and guess, Audrey's coming from California. She'll be there.
Okay.
I interviewed Donna. We had a really good interview at that one. And let me show you all what I'm doing now. So as you can see, we have our countdown clock too, videos there. But I have a section down here that we're working on where Laura, you're already there. You see that?
Oh, look at
Oh.
Monica. Look at
Oh,
Monica.
Donna.
Look at
Donna. Okay, you were there. Guess what happened?
what?
I did this temporarily.
Oh,
Monica
okay.
Monica said, "Why am I never on the flyer?" And so, Donna, I'm shocked. I just told you you were there, and now I'm looking and you're not because Monica wanted that spot so bad. So your spot is over here now, where it says,
you put, that's okay. I ain't mad at Monica. I ain't mad at her.
it's like
It's,
Monica said, "Bob, why am I never on the flyer?" Because she spoke at the last one.
yeah, yeah,
So
yeah.
Donna, that place right there is yours, where it says champion. That's you.
Okay,
That's you.
okay,
So look, this collage can get longer. We can have more speakers. So if Audrey, you have a headshot, Audrey's speaking this time. And so if you have a headshot you want to send me, send it over. But I just want to let y'all know what we got here. So send people to this site. We have two different sales going on. One is on Eventbrite. They can find it over there by putting in
okay.
Champion Speaker Boot Camp. But for $97 right here, they can get their ticket, or they buy one ticket, get one half price. So I do want you all to help me promote, and I will give you half the ticket sale. So if they buy 97, you keep half, I keep half, or we
Okay.
keep half.
Okay.
Yep.
Okay.
So, just keep that in mind. And that's at circleofchampions.com. So y'all can see the whole page. But I just wanted to show
Okay.
y'all. I forgot that Monica asked me and I did that. Oh man.
That's my sister. That's my
I know,
sister.
right?
It's
I
all
know.
good.
Well,
It's all good.
I understand. I understand. She
It's
saw
all
you.
good.
Wait a minute, where's my pick? But all right. So that's it, everybody. Oh, so my Facebook page, I put out a post. This is what made me bring that up. I put out this post today, and I'm just going to ask you all if y'all can stop by and give it a like tonight. Hold on. Facebook. And I'm going to show y'all what I'm doing. I'm starting to add more faces to the you're going to start seeing your faces in it in the promotions. So hold on, here we go. All right. So this one just starts with four of us. Y'all going to see what's going to happen. Let me pull it. Let me get back over here to Zoom, and then let's put this up. So this one only has in it right now Steve, Anetta, myself, and Fred. But I have different versions of this that's going to come out that's going to showcase others, and you all will be in it. And this space right here where where it says accelerate your speaking success, if y'all were to see what's behind this, it's a collage of all of you all's faces. They're boxes. They're boxes with you all's faces in it. But from time to time, I'm going to move you here. I'll move you here. And so people can start seeing who some of the other speakers are going to be in this. So this one here, only 2 of my friends have signed off on it. So if y'all can stop on my Facebook page and give that one some love, that would mean a lot to me.
Okay. Is that big money on there?
That is Big Money Fred.
I need to meet Big Money.
Hey.
I just want to know why they call him Big Money.
I named him that. He called me Coach. I called him Big Money. And from that point, I became Coach. He became Big Money. And that's been going on for years now.
Okay.
Yeah. But he makes big money too.
Oh, I'm sure of that.
Yeah.
I'm
And so
sure of that.
he'll be at the boot camp this time, and he'll be opening us up. And
Yeah.
and so yeah, so give that some love.